Namaste, luminous yogis. Happy Saturday. I'm so excited for us to practice the happy sequence today. And we are responding to a request for yoga for depression and anxiety. And there's great practices both in Qigong and yoga. We'll integrate some. We'll do some trigger points as well. I'll show you the point that promotes joy. Meridian-wise, the happy meridian is right under the collarbones. When you press your thumbs and you clench your fists, we'll use that and we'll do some tapping. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get started. We will start standing today. So find your Qigong stance, making sure the legs are parallel, a little bit wider than your shoulders. And bend the knees. Just clearing my throat, here I go. So you get the clear expression. And just allow your hips to move you. And as you do that, the arms respond. So the entire body is a sequential flow. And from here, we'll go inhale, arms opening a window of joy in front of you. And as you exhale, bend your knees and swing your arms, come into a flat back. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. The knees bounce us off. In and out. And out. In and out. Inhale, feel that window of positivity, window of joy, and drop, bounce. And out. A little bit faster, the arms swing, they are relaxed. And two more. And last one. If you fancy, you could hop here and and it feels like, wow, you are leaping like a quantum leaper. I love it. As a warm-up, it gets the lymphatic fluid going. And here we stop. Wonderful. And then we'll shake it out. So you're lifting your heels off like you're doing a releve in ballet, and you're dropping and you're relaxing the wrists and the hands and the elbows and the arms, and through the nose, out the mouth. Everything that is burdening you, that you're carrying on your chest, that you are afraid of, that you are suspicious of, that you are resentful of, that you are angsty about, is clearing. Let it all out. Rinse it out. Let the energy wash away the body so we come pure and clear, intentionalizing those bundles of joy weaving through our inner tapestry. Open the arms, walk to the front of your mat, feet together. Place your fingers at the small of your back. Open the chest, open the heart, arch, and bend the knees. And we go. As you do that wave of joy, the arms ride up to your mid-back. Open the shoulders into a chair pose and back into the back bend, the arch. Here it goes. It's very intuitive. Those waves of joy, opening up the body, eliciting the production of serotonin, the mood regulating hormone. Happy, happy vibes. Happy body, happy mind. Happy me, happy you, happy everyone. Open and hold it here. Lift your heels, drop. Opening the shoulders, exhaling through the heels. Take a twist, warming up the spine, opening up to the right. Make sure the left shoulder is away from the ear. And drop and switch. Relax the shoulders, always away from the ears. And bend the knees, walking the legs back. Downward facing dog. Find your down dog. We're going to keep the rippling motion as we lift the heels and drop them down. And now we go bending the knees, plank, lifting the hips, down dog, and ripple, and back, and ripple. Doesn't it feel great to feel that gradual progression, the build up to the climax, and then the release, the suspension before the fall? That kind of quality has to do with yielding, allowing, accepting, and then holding that pocket of joy. And one more. Beautiful. And knees down, untuck the toes, open the arms. And again, going. Exhale, sit on the heels. Inhale, arch, and exhale. The elbows are bent. Inhale and exhale. And inhale. One more time. Exhale. Nose to the mat. Inhale. Open the heart. Receive, receive. Pump the energy of joy. As you circle your arms in this back bend, your thumbs point up. And then reverse the circles. By now we're warm, I'm sure. And we'll dive into a worm pose. Flex the feet, hold it here into gentle baby cobra, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Again, wormy, wave the toes, and down. Hold it, inhale, tiny baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. Lift your left leg up. And exhale, left knee to the right elbow. Extend the leg. Squeeze as if you're going into a twirl. Your right knee bends. And then forward plank. Squeeze, twirl. Forward plank. One more. Raise the leg back up. Step the foot through the hands. Come into warrior one. Warrior one pose. Making sure you're pressing through the outside edge of the back foot. Reaching the arms up. Trying to square the hips here. Bring your hands to your hips and do the squaring motion. As you bend the front knee, you press through the back edge of the foot. Arms over your head. Supporting your neck. Feel you're resting on your neck, opening the spine. Inhale and exhale. Flex the front foot. Move the hands down towards the inner seam of the left foot. Inhale. Open, heart bend. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Hold it here. Taking the rear elbow bind from behind. Open your right arm. Your left hand is right into your right elbow crease. And we'll do flexing the front foot, opening the spine into a side, quasi back bend, and exhale forward. Closing the door, opening the door. Remember that window of joy starting to open wide as we shift perspective. And exhale. One more here. Flex the front foot. Feel the back bend. You're supporting your lower back. Now spin both knees out. Press the right hand into the thigh. You're holding the bind or you're just resting your left hand into your thigh as you take a little bit of a twist here. Gazing up into the sky, sit lower. Reach the left hand to grab the right elbow and squeeze. Squat and pull. Like a spider. And coming back, spin the back foot back in. Take Gomukhasana bind, the bull seed bind, lacing the shoulders. You can just keep your hand on your neck and your lower back, or you can do the full bind. Again, open the heart, bend the front knee. Breathe deeply, bend more. As you bend the front knee, make sure that the outside edge of the back foot is firmly planted, sealed to the floor. Open more. And now can we flex the left foot and yield into the back bend? Exhale, right arm down, naturally going into the twist. Parsvakonasana. We're going to do 3 circles with the left arm as the right knee drops down to the floor. And as we perhaps go into Trikonasana triangle and try to straighten the left knee, twisting, or keep it bent, whatever feels good. Inhale, forward. Exhale. Inhale. Cup the joy, cup the joy. Exhale, spread it out. And one more. We're going to take a clasp here, grabbing the top of the foot, the ankle, the heel, and trying to open more into the back bend. So you're going to roll a little bit on top of your thigh. If you feel you want a deeper stretch, the elbow is going to go down. Right? Whatever you fancy. Opening the heart, allowing the rush of serotonin to bathe our bodies in pleasurable experiences, to elevate our mood. Exhale, counter the energy, pull it in. Inhale, low lunge. Let's take a reverse namaste back bend here. It feels really, really comforting to open the heart and to feel supported in this moment of expansion and suspension, suspending the energy of joy, stretching it. And exhale, thread the left leg through, grab onto the left foot with the right hand, open the heart again. Exhale, twist. Set the knee into the floor. Feel that nice massage through the lower back. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. We are starting the production of dopamine here. The brain's reward system. Instant gratification. We want it now. We want it at all costs. But do we really need it? Just taking inner inventory of what is happening in the body one more time. Good. Exhale. Drop the right arm down. Left foot drops down close to the right heel, and then straighten the right leg and open into a wild thing pose, placing your left hand on your heart. Relax the head. Take one more breath, lift through the mid-back, and exhale down, side Scorpio. Left hand drops. Bring the right foot to your left thigh. Your left big toe wants to touch the floor. And as you lift, you twist and you take a self-hug. Starting to introduce oxytocin, the hormone of bonding, of love, of affection. and down. Again. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze. Give yourself a squeeze. So you're holding the shoulder and the waist. Feels good. We're stretching the knee very kindly here. And one more time. This time we're going to try to lift the energy up. Reach the arm, left arm into the left heel, and open the heart. Doesn't it feel so rewarding? So we ignited the production of serotonin, of dopamine, of oxytocin. And what is left? The endorphins. Let's kick our left leg forward. Roll through the right knee. Come here and feel those pain-relieving hormones every time we experience chronic pain or anything that is lingering in terms of physical pain. As you exercise, the endorphins kick in and the pain goes away. So the pain is in the brain. Lift the leg and the arm into a V. Victory with arm and leg. Drop your head. Surrender to this moment of flight. And exhale, coming down and back to do the other side. Are we ready? Ripple. And ripple. And back. One more ripple. And back. What did we do? Wormy. Flex your feet. Drop down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. Drop the knees. Flex the feet. There we go. Dip down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, down doggy. Breathing in and out, and in and out. Right leg up into down doggy split. Hold it. And then right knee to the left elbow. Extend the leg to the side. And we did this little twirl. So as we bend the back knee, we sit into this bow and then we extend forward, plank, and then twist, twirl. Now bend both knees. And one more time. Really good for the hamstrings, the IT band, the Achilles, going into the hips as well. Right leg up. Yabba dabba doo. We step the foot through between the hands. Warrior one. Let's set it up. So we make sure that the back edge of the left foot, you can step it in a little bit, is sealed as we bend the front knee. Hips square. Good. Can we keep on squaring the hips and widen across the outside edge of the left foot? Ready for the arms? Bend the arms. Namaste Mudra going down. Bend the front knee. Open. The more you bend, the more you open in the reverse direction. And one more. Exhale, flex the front foot. Reach forward. Inhale, back to your warrior one. Namaste, descending mudra. Exhale. Inhale. Recruit all the muscles. Feel the support. Going into the rear bind. Very, very smooth. Right hand grabs the left elbow. Bend the elbow. And then go. Circle. 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 And can we go forward? And flex the front foot, side bend. See, I got out of my alignment, so I'm going to take a micro step in so I don't sprawl on the floor. Here it is. Always adjust on the go. This is an amazing side bend, and it's supported because you are actually prepping against your arm and leaning on it. Good. Lower it down. And one more time. Deepening the breath. Open both feet out. The hand goes to the inside of the thigh. We take a little twist and gaze up. The more you sit, the more you twist. And straddle pose. Grabbing the left elbow with the right hand. Now sit into the spider. Squat more. Exhale. Swirl the arms. We're going into Gomukhasana bind here. Lacing. This time, find your warrior one alignment again. The hips are squared. Knee tracks over the ankle. Press through the outside edge of the back foot and open the heart. And open. And can we bend the knee and open a little bit more? Beautiful. Exhale naturally, dropping the left arm down. Bend your right knee. Parsvakonasana, right ankle pose. We did the 3 circles. Dropping the left knee now. Twist. Maybe you go into triangle. Maybe you stay in right angle. So whatever feels good. And one more. Circle. And twist. Hold it. Make sure the left shoulder is not hiking up to the ear. Bring it down. Feel that containment and contentment because you are in your center, you are in your power. Lower the left knee down. Clasp the ankle, the foot, the heel, whatever. Feels good. If you did it on the other side, you're going to go down a little bit deeper for your quad. My quad doesn't want it today, so I'll stay here. Rolling through the knee so that we open the spine. And exhale. Pyramid pose. Square both hips. Flat back here. Opening into low lunge, reverse namaste mudra. There we go. And the front knee. Crawl your hands in your prayer up to the mid-back. Open the shoulders. And then feel the mini back bend here as you bend the front foot. Open the heart. Breathe. Can we go a little deeper in the lunge and feel the psoas stretch now? The endorphins are kicking in for me. I usually have lower back pain in the morning, but once I practice, whoosh, it's gone. And exhale, threading the leg through. Drop the hands down to the mat. Square the hips. And taking the meridian crossing. So left arm, right foot open. And we did this nice squeeze here. Dropping the right knee down. Giving ourselves a nice twist. And then re-expanding into this bound back bend. Bound, kneeling back bend. And exhale. Inhale. A little harder for me on this side because of the stability of the left top of the foot. So press through the toes. And whoa, beautiful descend. And notice how pleasurable both the ascend is and the descend. Because you are sustaining that energy of support, of self-love, of self-preservation, but also of inner radiation. You're emanating your joy out. Bring the right foot to the left heel, close to the left toes, and then extend your left leg. Wild thing pose. Place your right hand on your heart. If you feel strong here, you can go whoop and extend the right leg, but it's kind of too pushed. Holding here, staying and opening through the heart. As we drop down into our buttocks, bring the right hand down. Take that Scorpio tail to your left side. Right big toe goes to the left. And then the oxytocin squeeze. Shoulder, waist. Squeeze it like a laundromat. And open, expand, fall, suspend. And then bounce back into it. Inhale. It feels so good. I hope it does for you. A little gentle squeeze. Self-healing starts from self-love. That is where all the creative and spiritual resources lie dormant. And as we practice, we unlock them. There's no better medicine than meditation. No better endorphin kick-in than the yoga practice. And we know why, because of the glandular secretion. We are nurturing those neurotransmitters in the higher brain to reach the belly, to provide oxygen, to send all the messages to the body to sustain itself, to preserve itself, to regulate itself. Going back one more time into our side, a Scorpio twirl, and this time we will lift up. Right hand to the right heel, open the heart. I would bend my elbow a teeny bit and feel the side bend. So you're pushing the hips forward and then the spine up. You have all that support in the lower back and in the mid back. Beautiful. And how did we transition? We kick the endorphins. We kick the leg. We roll through the left knee. And now here we are ready to open the heart and do our V, Superman V, but not only with the arms, with the leg and the arms. So you kick the right leg, you open the right arm in two opposite directions, and you have that V, Victoria. The victory is only when we conquer ourselves. There's no need for wars. No need to win or to lose. It's about our inner conquest. And that is what all yogic paths are about. Coming back onto all fours. And bring your big toes to touch. Come onto your dolphin arms. And now lift your booty up, up, up into a dolphin. And down. Point your toesy up and lift the legs. Into a rabbit and then again, dolphin. And bunny. Bun, 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 bun. And then press your buttocks, your booty into your heels. Drop your hands down. Vajrasana. Open just a teeny bit and then bend the elbows. Relax the head. Now open the knees out to provide more space so you can bring the elbows down. Place your hands on your padded foot part. And open and drop the head. One more breath. And last one. Let that joy wash away any depression, Let that inner contentment clear any anxiety, transforming any depression into inspiration. Press into your hands, bring your chin to the chest, exhale, and come into camel. I'll do it here. We are going to clench the fists, point the thumbs up, and then tap right under the collarbones. Inhale. Release it all. Inhale. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Open the heart. Reverse Namaste Mudra here. And as you have your knees splayed open, open your heart, support, and trust this inner arc in the body and your ability to expand and to stretch energy, time, space, and to create more room to grow. Beautiful. Exhale, counter it, always sitting on the heels into Vajrasana. Taking a moment to create those bundles of self-love towards ourselves, all that we need to attract in terms of pleasurable experiences. Joy is infectious, laughter is contagious, so allowing that energy to settle into our heart. And then gently sit, coming here, pointing your thumbs up one last time, clenching the fists, press the thumbs right under the collarbone into the shoulder where the deltoid muscle is. Inhale, lift your elbows, support your neck with your knuckles, and exhale. Inhale. What are we doing? We're activating the lung, large intestine, meridian. And as we do that, we are creating a pathway for any sadness, any grief, but also any anxiety and fear to just go with grace. We know it. We've been there. It has created the necessary adrenaline rush for us to cope with stress, but now we don't need it, and we're releasing. And one last time. Press, press, press. Open your chin and exhale. Creating that vacuum right at the heart. Inhale. Suction in everything that you need. Exhale. Bring it to your face. Face that reality that you want to create because you're living it. Inhale. A practice from Maya Yoga. Receiving Santasha, contentment and joy. Inhale. Exhale. You have the power to determine the world that you want to live in. Bring the arms over the head and around you. Feel that orb of joy and now scintillate in that joy, vibrating your wrists and your hands outwards, creating large space around you, your own ecosystem, and bringing that energy from the outer world into your heart. Everything that your heart desires is coming your way for your good, for all those around you, and for the entire world at large. The greatest contentment is to share joy and bring joy to others. The way you brought joy to me today by practicing, I bounce it off you and bring it back to you. Om Santosha Namaha. In the name of joy, we connect through our hearts. Thank you for your practice. I hope this will really help you manage any anxiety and transform any depression into inspiration. Always remember, whenever you feel down, you need to shift. And the best way is to practice or go out in nature and ground and center and come into Earth's magnetic resonance. Have a beautiful rest of the day. I'll see you on June 21st so we can celebrate the solstice together, again, with an exalting, exhilarating practice. But until then, please write to Yogeya Yoga channel. Write to us requesting the sequence of your choice. It's such a delight, such a pleasure, and so enthralling to create it and co-create it with you. Namaste. Stay well. Ciao.